G'day guys, how you going? So this week we're going to chat about the Illinois agility test, okay? And we're just going to focus on two components, the takeoff and the turns. Okay, so you can't see me at the moment. What I'm doing is just recording my computer screen. Okay, so I've got two videos to show you. So I'm just going to run through in dot point just basically what I want you to look at, all right? And then as they're happening as well, we're going to discuss them. So the first thing to look at is where I'm positioned at the moment. All right, that's my strongest push-up position point, okay? So you need to work that out for yourself. Everyone's going to be slightly different, okay? But that's the strongest position for me to push myself up off the ground. Okay, when you pushing yourself up, right, it needs to be a 1 rep max basically. So you'll see at the start of the video, okay, as it starts, you'll see my shoulders tighten up, my arms tense a bit, and you'll see my ass lift off the ground and my knees will straighten. Okay, what I'm getting ready for there is I'm tightening my whole body up. Okay, I'm getting ready to push up off the ground because it's a 1 rep max basically. Okay, as I push up off the ground, what you'll see is my right foot come through at the same time. Okay, so whether it's your right foot or your left foot, you'll work that out once you actually do it and film yourself. Okay, but you want to drive up off the ground, and as you're coming up, all right, it's one movement altogether. You're driving one leg through. What you'll see next, as soon as my foot hits, and probably just before, I'm driving my left leg through as well. Okay, getting ready to take off. Once you see that, you'll see I'm still leaning over. I never really get into an upright position. Okay, I'm in a sprint position. So look at sprinters, all right, when they take off, like Olympic sprinters. Okay, they start from that position on the ground with their hands on the ground because it's quicker than starting without your hands on the ground in that position. So that's basically what you want to get yourself to. And you'll see when I take off, that's basically the position I'm in. Okay, and then you'll see my arms start to drive straight away. So one common fault I see is people don't use their arms enough. Okay, you generate a lot of power in your sprinting just by using your arms. You should be throwing your arms through as hard as you can, basically. Watch sprinters again. Okay, they're a perfect example. They don't run the 100 meters with their arms dangling by their side, or that look pretty funny, right? What they're doing is they're driving their arms through, creating that power, creating that force for the lower body. So I'm just going to show you the video. It's in slow mo. I'm going to talk about it as it happens. So you'll see my shoulders tighten up and my ass lift, right? And my legs straighten. I'm getting ready. All right, you'll see me push up off the ground. That right foot will come through. Any minute now. All right, so it's lifting, it's going through straight away. Legs, arms, and I'm driving through. Okay, so we'll see that again. All right, so I'm going to push up. Right leg's coming through at the same time. As soon as that hits the ground, that left leg's coming through. My arms are driving straight away. Okay, so the best thing there, right, is just video yourself. Okay, video yourself doing it. All right, if you're unsure, send it through to me on Facebook Messenger. All right, I'll have a look at it for you. I'm just going to get the other video up now. Right, so with anything, guys, if you got any questions at all, oh, where's that gone? Right, if you got any questions about anything at all, I'd have struggled a bit then. With your form or technique or anything like that, just shoot a video, send it through to me on Facebook Messenger, and I'll have a look at it, especially with your takeoff as well. Okay, you take off, you lose a lot of time on it. I understand like Victoria Police at the moment aren't doing it off the ground, but they're going to go back to doing that. Okay, so you need to practice it. All right, so the next one here we're going to show you is, all right, the turn. So imagine the line's about here, that's where I turn. Okay, what you'll see is you'll see my arms driving as I'm coming into the turn. Okay, I actually start to turn my body before I get to the line. Okay, so if you're turning when you're at the line, it's too late. Okay, you want to start your turn before you get to the line. Okay, you'll see as just before my left leg goes over the line, my right foot, right, is actually pointing at the direction I want to go. So as soon as my left leg hits that ground, I'm ready to take off. Now, with the Illinois test, right, so you imagine the cones are all here and the ones in the middle, right? You're starting down here, going up, down, through the cones, up, down. Okay, each time you hit to the top and come down, you want to be turning on your left foot. So if you imagine you're going up, if you turn on your right foot, your body's doing a whole 360 before you come back again. Now, I'll explain that a bit more on the whiteboard in another video I've done. Okay, but whenever you're turning at the top line, you have to be turning on your left foot, okay, or else you're going to be too slow. So left leg's reaching over the line, and then you'll see again, as I'm driving off, I'm really using my arms to drive me forward, okay? Another thing to notice here is watch how low I get in the turn, okay? If you're turning upright, you're too slow. Remember, we want to be in that sprint position, we want to be powerful, and we want to be taken off, all right, as quick as we can. Right, so you can see me start to turn there. Watch my right foot. See how I adjust it around? So I'm pointing the direction I want to go. I basically touch the ground and then I'm taking off again. See my arms driving through. Right, so watch that again. Right, see here. See how my body's already starting to turn. My right leg's getting ready to turn to get over the line. Right, I just adjust my foot there. So my toes are going to be pointing in the right direction. And watch how low I get down. Right, you don't have to touch the ground. Right, I just do just to steady myself a bit. All right, and then I'm back up again. Now watch, those arms are going to drive through as hard as I can. Ready? If you notice then, one thing there, watch this left elbow. Look how high back it gets, okay? When we're talking about driving your arms through, you need to be practicing this during your sprint sessions, okay? Your short interval runs. You need to be driving your arms through and just notice the power. Even run 100 meters without swinging your arms and time yourself, and then do it again and time yourself and notice the difference. So just notice the back elbow there. Look how high it's coming up to get that power to drive through. So we'll just watch that one last time. So I'm coming in, I'm turning, my right foot's turning fully, right, I'm down and I'm taking off again. All right, so you need to get low and you need to push up, okay? So just going to quickly cover the points again. Okay, so in the push-up position, right, it's your strongest position, right? You tighten up, tighten your body, ready to go. Right, you push up, you push your dominant foot up as soon as you're pushing up. Okay, so it's one movement. Right, as soon as that foot touches the ground, your other foot's going. Right, you're in the sprint position. You're pushing up. You're not upright. Okay, and your arms are driving through. So that's the get up and start. Okay, on the turn. All right, start turning before the line. Your right foot. So everyone's going to have their right foot. Okay, it's going to be starting to turn. Right, and it's going to be pointing in the direction you want to take off as your left leg goes over the line. Okay, you want to get nice and low, all right, and then as you're taking off again, you're in that sprint position and you're driving off using your arms. Okay, remember at those turn points at the top, you're always pivoting on your right foot and you're always touching over the line with the left. So if you have any questions about this, let me know. If you want to video yourself getting up off the ground and video yourself doing your turns, or video your whole Illinois test for me and send it through and I'll critique it for you and give some tips and send it back. So I hope this has helped you guys. Okay, if you have any questions at all, let me know.